What's up, guys, and welcome back to 3TV, where today we are starting yet another drag and drive event on this 7-month journey as I travel across the country and out of the country doing amazing, awesome events just like this one. The Circuit 2025 is about to go down. Let's go and get started with today's video. All right, guys, we're getting started off with day 0, which is going to be continued into day 1. We're going to put them both together because it's a little bit of a weird situation this year. This event actually got postponed because of some really bad weather on its original scheduled date. If you remember the video of me coming home from New Zealand, that was when that was supposed to happen. Anyway, we got a lot of cars out here coming through on the day 0. This is 2 days of tech. So we have tech today, have a party, and then there's late tech tomorrow mornings for the people that didn't want to take off today. So we'll be seeing some more people coming through in the morning. However, we got some really cool stuff, and I want to show you a couple of them right now. All right, so this is not one of the fastest cars out here, but it's one of my favorite already. We have a BMW 2002, or it's a 1600 technically because different engine, but it's that body style. It's actually on my short list of cars to own one day. Oh, it's so cool. All right, well, I got talking. We saw some cars obviously running around, but everybody's running over to the pre-party, which is tonight at Los Cabos Mexican Grill, whatever. So we should have a lot of the race cars over there, people hanging out, having a good time for the evening, and I'm gonna take you guys along for that, obviously. But we do have a lot of other cool stuff that I've seen come through, haven't got to show you yet, so be looking forward to that as well. So there's some pretty cool stories, and I'm excited for this. This is gonna be a fun event. Alright, so last night we had a great time at the party at the Mexican restaurant. Hung out, got some good food, had just, fantastic time talking to everyone. It is the next morning, and I'm actually on the route because we are not racing for the first day. We got some more tech going on at the track. However, I wanted to get out in front of a lot of the cars so we can see them on the road for our drive day to begin with. We're going to be going down historic Route 66, got some cool stops along the way. It's going to be great, so let's get out on the road. All right, guys, well, we got stopped out here on the side of the road to get some photos. Now, we don't have any crazy views. We're in Oklahoma. It's flat. However, we got some 2-lane highway, which means we get some cars to go by, we can go catch them, possibly get some rollers. So that's kind of my thought process is here. We're going to just get some standard just 2-lane highway shots out in the Midwest, and then hop in the car, get some really good rollers. Hopefully, I can do this by myself and make it happen. There we go. All right, well, I've been playing a lot of Leapfrog, and we found up with a whole bunch of cars. This is not actually a checkpoint. They're just making it kind of a makeshift one. If you remember back to our Mega Week coverage, you'll know that this was actually a checkpoint at Mega Week. So these guys are hanging out, seeing some really cool sights here along Route 66, taking their time since it is a drive day and actually getting to stop and check out a lot of cool things, which is what this type of stuff is all about. I left the makeshift checkpoint, and now we're at the actual checkpoint, which is one of the sponsors of the circuit here. I think it's like a metal fabrication place of some sort. We got a lot of the race cars coming through here. Obviously, I left very early in the day. However, we got a lot of cars that left early, and throughout the whole day, we'll have cars running. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, see what pictures we can get to support the sponsor and get some photos for the event itself, and then we'll head on to our next checkpoint.
They did it too. They're gonna do it.
Did you guys really think we were going to leave the first checkpoint at the circuit without a burnout? I don't think so. to a drag and drive with some trailer burnouts. All right, so the route stop is literally right down there. Came around the corner to a gas station, got cars filling up. Had to get some pictures real quick, obviously. Feel like one of those squirrel all the time trying to get all the pictures, but you know what? That's what I'm here for, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so this process, we've been following the Beamer today, getting some cool photos of him. Unfortunately, it's having some issues. I think he's about ready to fire it up. You're going to hear what I'm talking about. Oh, poor thing. The rod knock is real. Oh, poor thing. But then look at this storm, too. My goodness. We got some weather, boys. All right, so his parents are in the Cadillac. They're actually going to go back, get the truck to pick this thing up, and then they're going to meet it. Because it's a drive day, they're actually going to stay in competition, which is great, just not this car. Which really stinks, man. I love seeing this thing. Anyway, we got a storm rolling in. I'm going to get out in front of it, hopefully, and not get too wet, and we're going to see some more race cars. Man, I'm realizing how spoiled I got having John shoot a video for me. I have to remember to get all the interim clips and everything, but no, it's interesting to be back on my own. I know it's a lot of fun doing either way. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the video. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we're just going to keep on this route to the next route stop, which I think we might get some more burnouts after. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's get to it. All right, guys, we got some really cool clouds. I didn't make it very far. I got to try to get some cars with this because that looks insane. Got a whole bunch of race cars. They pulled over before they even got here. Oh no, I got a truck coming. I have my phone set up here. We're gonna get going. The rain is actually getting closer. And so if we move, I think we can get the clouds still in the background. Get out of the rain and get out of this guy's way. I honestly did not make it that far. I found that train trestle. Thought that would be really cool to get cars coming under there. And then I found this box to stand in because the weeds are really tall. So it was just kind of thrown out and I'm going to use it. Repurposed. Hey! Dude, those clouds look insane. It's starting to rain. Not too bad. You can tell we got a little bit of water on it, but it's time to get back on the road. Get to that next checkpoint where I know it's going to be dry. Okay, so we gotta get you guys on camera here. Uh-oh. I know, man. Okay, so obviously we're hanging out at the gas station at the route stop here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like I've seen you a little bit this last month. It's been crazy.
Yeah, there was a little bit of mega week. There was a little bit of big sky, and now there's the circuit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys just followed me around. It's weird.
Well, I mean, someone followed someone. We're not really sure
I'm pretty
who
sure
yet,
you
but
guys
there was following involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, I got here first, so therefore you're following.
Well, you probably left a lot earlier than we did.
No, I don't know about that.
We left when the hotel threw us out.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't have a hotel, so I just left. Cool, guys. Well, have a safe trip. We'll see you over at the next route stop here in a little bit.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Block party. Woo! Cool, guys. Alright guys, so I've been hanging out here at Love's trying to get some cool photos and such, but I keep getting water on my camera from all the rain. It is definitely raining. I think it's going to be letting up here in a little while as we make it over to the block party. I got a little drive. It's not too terribly far over there, but I'm going to head over, try to get set up. I'm going to take you guys along for all of it. Let's get over to the next checkpoint. All right, guys, well, we're getting cars parked up down Main Street here. Pretty epic to get to shut it down right on Route 60, or right off of Route 66, technically. We've had events here, or stops here before, but never got to do this. Man, my hat's on crooked. I'm riding my scooter. Can I fix it? No hand riding scooter. That's what I'm talking about. All right, well, we got a ton of cars parked up down the road here, down Main Street. But I am riding Mr. Scoot Scoot a little bit farther down to the Cars of Route 66. It's like the Cars theme from like Cars, the movie. And it's kind of a cool little shop down here. And we're going to do a proposal. We have a proposal, but obviously that's a surprise thing. So we're coming down here to put a sticker on the window, which, oh my, they took the stickers off the window. That's fine. Oh, I got some over here. Used to, these were like completely full, so I don't know what happened, but they're restarting it. And yeah, so the whole thought is that they're coming down to put a sticker down here on the window, but there's actually a proposal. It's gonna be awesome. It's awesome. Well, we've been hanging out, seeing some valve cover racing, which is like adult version of Pinewood Derby. Pretty awesome. And we've been hanging out with a whole bunch of the people just downtown, having food, hanging out. That are doing a practice heat race, but we do have some weather rolling in, which you can't really see very well in this clip, but I'll show it to you. Anyways, weather's coming, rolling through. We got some rain probably on the horizon over there, so don't want to miss out on the burnout opportunities before it gets wet. So we're gonna get some burnouts in, I think. Got a couple guys that really want to do one, want to get some pictures of it. I'm here for that type of stuff. We came back down to Mater. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Good one, Chuck. Woo! Oh, buddy. Okay, guys, well, we got back down here, and the rain's holding off for right now, and we're getting some more burnouts in the middle of town. You know you want to. That looks sketchy. Well, burnouts down Main Street, hanging out has been a great time this evening. I'm gonna head over to the track where we got some camping action going down tonight. That's one thing about the circuit they actually introduced this year, is we have a camp counselor and a whole group of people that are camping at the tracks, having a good time. So we're gonna go check that out. After the party last night, we came back to Mocan here to spend the night. Woke up this morning with a ton of rain. Even though it's sunny now, it was definitely not that this morning. All the way past noon, about 12:30, we saw rain. We still have a ton of remnants around the track. Thought we were gonna try to still push through, get some racing done. Had a secondary drivers meeting asking what the drivers wanted to do. Split them up into their own individual classes. Each class got to decide for themselves if they were staying and racing today or if they were just going to take a 20, the entire class take 20s, and then shoot it out tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening here. I think only 3 classes elected to stay and actually race. Most of them decided to just go on. There is a hard cutoff at 6 this evening, and then there's also some more rain potential. So we're not 100% sure if we're out of the woods or if they're even going to get classes in. With us having a lot of guys hit the road early, I'm going to go out there and cover the road action, and we got a couple of the other photographers that are hanging out here at the track to get those couple of classes that are actually putting some passes down. So we're gonna get out on the road, have some fun yet again for the 3rd day in a row here at the circuit. What a crazy event. It is still such a good time, and they're doing the best they can with the weather that's being dealt to them. It's definitely a rough situation, but that's okay. We're out here having fun. All right, so we're literally pulling out of the gate. Oh, we got a car broke down. What'd you say happened here?
MSD box went out.
Just gave out.
Somebody's looking out for us. It happened right here. So.
Hey, well, you got people here that can help, that's for sure. But
Oh yeah, we got it. He had the parts, so we're good.
oh, good. Okay, so getting it back together, that's awesome. I saw it and I was like, this is a perfect picture with the corn. I got to get it, but like, whew. All right, well, let's get back on the road. And by back on the road, let's actually get on the road this time, and we'll see these guys in just a second. Well, guys, we found some guys that pulled over. I had the fuel cell getting hot and was having some issues there. But got that all sorted as I approached, so we're all good to get back on the road. All right, guys, well, we've been rolling around getting to the first checkpoint, which is actually back where we had the block party last night, except it's a little bit different place down the road. However, we're just outside of town on a different section we did not take last night, and we got some old train cars over there. We got the landfill up here with the big truck behind me. I think we can get some cool stuff here. Just figured, why not hop out? You don't get to see this side of town very often on these trips, so figured get some pictures over here. It's a little different from yesterday, and then we will move on to our next spot. Oh, I got pictures at the other place. Came downtown. Oh, come on. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. All right, well, we've been hanging out here, seeing the checkpoint, which is a really cool hangout place. They're not finished with it yet, but it's made to look like a street down the middle. It's going to have slot car races, Hot Wheel races, a whole bunch of different things they're doing on in there. Once they get it up, a diner, everything. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a business, but basically an awesome man cave, which is really cool vision out here on Route 66. They're getting it all set up for next year, which is the 100th year of Route 66, which is really cool. Now, we got some burnouts been going down out here. We did have a cop show up, tried to get him pulled down, I guess. I don't know, he's trying to stop us from having fun, I suppose. Anyway, we got to be real careful out here. I don't know if anybody's going to be doing burnouts after that, but we did get some pretty good ones in. And we're just going to see how long we hang out here, and then we'll be back on the road to get over to the Blue Whale, which is I've never actually made to. That's our next route stop. So we'll see that here after a while. Back on the road, and I found some more cars pulled over up here. They got lawn chairs and everything out, so let's see what's going on. Woo! Alright, so it looks like they pushed the front main seal out of the thing and it's leaking real bad. And they got an audience, so that's cool. Alright, so we're hanging out here for a second. The Mustang left and something came flying off of their trailer. They had like a... Oh no! His spark plug box was on top. That stinks. So you're getting that all put back away. Luckily that was not too bad. Nothing too crazy. All right, well, it sounds like they got a runner to go get parts, and they got tools, so they should be good. They'll just be running a little late tonight, but they're gonna get that thing back together. I got a good shade tree over there to hang out under while they wait, and it'll be good. So we'll see them later tonight, but we got to get back on the road so we can actually get there and get photos of it, because they're having a party. We got to document it. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, we made it to the next checkpoint. I do have the hood up on Benny. He's okay. He just, we kind of run through coolant every once in a while, and it was getting a little low, so I'm letting him cool off, and then we're going to add some coolant before we hop back on the road to get to the final checkpoint. But we're here at the Blue Whale of Lagoose or whatever. It is been a route stop on like 3 Dragon Drives. This is the first time I've ever got to see it, so pretty stoked to hang out here for a little bit. Got a lot of the cars here. It was a good little jaunt in between the 2 checkpoints, so we were just kind of bombing down the interstate, or bombing down Route 66 down the highway. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on and see these guys hang out for a little bit, and then we'll see them over at the bowling alley. All right, guys, well, got done here at the Blue Whale, and we are headed over to the bowling alley where we're gonna have about an hour to hang out with all of our racers before heading back to the track. All right, guys, well, we are here Sunday morning for racing at the circuit. We have our first pass getting down. It's first pass at this event is always something very big. They do some raising money for charity at this event. It is a charity event, and they do some like side bets and stuff that actually all of it goes to the charity. So that's really cool. So we got a couple of our real fast cars out here for the first pass. Let's see them get down and see who wins. So I was talking to Dustin. He said that the wagon should have him covered, but we'll find out. He's going to give it everything. He's putting the pressure on, and this should be a good race.
Dustin off the line tells that on the big end. Not sure what happened there, but turns on the wind line anyway. Goes 9:58.
All right, so last pass Steven made in this truck did not go well, and it was in this lane at this track a couple weeks ago. So hopefully holds together a little bit better this time. Or 1290 in the right lane, 14. We have the pair of Dusters, man. It's been cool seeing them running. I think I got some pictures of them out on the road the past couple days. See them get down. 1357 left lane and 12 something in the right. So we're obviously gonna be hanging out watching passes through the morning. Everybody's gotta make at least 2 passes that they have to turn in. So we'll see guys make a lot more than that, trying to get the times they want with it having only 1 day for most of these classes. Got a couple trucks going down side by side, no Camino and a C10. Right lane goes 1272 and a 1419 in the left lane. All right, this is a cool pair. We got Jason Early's wife over there, and then we got the Ram that actually I think has a turbo LS in it. I don't know why they took a Hemi out of it, but they did. Anyways, that's part of it. So let's see these guys get down. Right lane sounds like it's breaking up a little bit. Early's life goes 1390 and 4-door 55. Mustang in the left lane. Looks like he's trying to chase him down. Right lane 12-0 and 1188 in the left. All right, so we got a really good looking Corvette over there in the far lane. Got a wing hanging off the back and just, what's such a cool car. Now it's not Phil's ZR1, but cool nonetheless. Oh no! Corvette having some issues. C10 makes his way down the track. Goes to a 1525, and they are backing the Corvette out. It looks like it didn't completely shatter the drivetrain, so that's good. I don't know what was wrong. They're checking the track. So now they're pushing it. It looks like it was a half shaft that broke, so they had one wheel that's got some power and the other one is not, so that's unfortunate. We got a great pair here. We got the Gasser Nova, and then of course our 57 Chevy wagon that we've been seeing for the past month. They've been following me around. Man, it's been awesome hanging out with them, getting to know these guys. Let's see them get down right here. Right lane gets down first at 13.0 and a 12 something over 30 in the left lane. All right, guys, we got done with our B group and we're into the A group, which is the faster guys in the class. Now, with A group coming up, they're going to reprep the track. I hop back in the lanes to get us some staging lane photos. We got to get photos for the event, of course. We're sending stuff over to Michael for Drag Driver Pete, and that's really exciting, man. So if you want to go check out some of the stuff that we've been doing, go check out their stuff, and then we'll have it up on my website at some point when we get that all figured out. All right, so I got more pictures than I did video back there, but we have our first pair in A group, and this is another race that they're putting some money down on. Now, granted, it's all going to charity, but they are getting the 60-foot and the hit on Brian. So this should be a fun race. Oh man. Brian comes around of 830 at 162 mile an hour. He normally is running 850s. They turn that thing up. Oh, Dustin is back up. He had the very first pass, but I don't know if he's able to take that slip and count it, but he came back around to get right up here in that A group on this fresh prep. Let's see if he can. Gets down first, 870 at 142. Man, this tailgate class coming out hard. Got the C10 over in the far lane. I love that maroon, that reddish look. And then we got the square body here in the near lane. Both getting out of it early, it sounds like. All right, now we got a serious pair up. We got the second gen Camaro over there. We know that thing's stout. And then the S10 here, man, I'll tell you what, the whole no hood look, funny car cage. This thing seems like it could be a monster. Got a pedal fest. 11, 10, and a 12 in the right lane. Both cars have. All right, we got another one of the silver C6s versus the Mustang. Mustang gets down 1071. 11 in the right lane. As that 55 wagon we saw make the first pass with Dustin. I love this car, man. And he's up against a Dodge Magnum. Wagon on wagon, very different enemies. Oh! back up and make another pass. So the Magnum goes down to an 1179. He backs up, is gonna bump back in and send it once again. Well, you can hear that thing just on the tire. 929 at 151. It's got. Okay guys, we got a Nova and a G-body. These guys were working on it yesterday. We saw them stopped out there. Glad to see they got it fixed and made it. Let's see them get down. Left lane's got some thinking oomph to it.
Left lane right down in the sunset.
10, 12,
132, right lane.
13, 16 in the right.
16.
Now we got Mr. Drive his ZR1 to Alaska, Mr. Phil. Let's get it. We got Mr. Drive his ZR1 to Alaska, Phil over here in the right lane, getting down the stick shift car, looking for a 9.
Phil gets there
Ooh,
first,
11, 12 in the hot
130.
air,
Left
having
lane
some
goes
issues.
12,
Second gen
75,
truck
83.
looks like he's pulled over. Oh no, there's like
This
3
lane
of that
is
body
one
style.
I've
We
been
don't see him
waiting to
that
see all
often,
weekend.
but
Big
we're gonna have to go collect him on the big end. All right, so we are getting the big end cleaned up of the mess. We got a couple of our NA big block cars in the water box, getting ready to see them get down after we get this track all cleaned up and ready for them. Gets down first at a 950.
43 miles an hour.
Oh, that's cool.
1051.
1051. We got a Mopar versus Red Hat Scotty over there in the far lane with the green cowl. Let's go. Red Hat, you gonna let a Mopar wax you like that? No shot. Right lane gets down first.
674. I don't know. Go 674, so close to.
All right, so these guys are actually testing for a 650 index class. They get one shot here, and then they're going to go through a bracket and heads-up race to a 650 index. So that'll be really fun. They're all trying to get this test in. Apparently, we're checking the track once again before we get this Mustang down. Man.
Bottom ball flip.
Our right lane having some issues. We got the Futura against a Dart. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Ford versus Mopar. Left lane takes the win at 669 and a 690 in the right lane. We are back into our normal A group. We got Hemi over here. $11.29 for the Mopar. All right, we got the Yacht 1 and then the Camaro. What a good pair. Having some issues. 1232 and a 13 and 11. We got yet another super cool pair. We got the Jimmy and then the Nova. Let's see what goes down. Oh. Big spin over in the right lane. Right lane gets first, 1093. Nice. All right, we got a car that I got to talk to these guys yesterday. First drag and drive for this Nova wagon. We got the old Pontiac over on the far lane. believe that this is a supercharged LS because I thought it was a turbo. Got talking to him and it's not. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see what he can put down here. See what this thing can do. 1129, 1160 over in the right lane. So this is another veteran of the circuit drag and drive. The teal and white 55. Man, I love it. A lot of people struggling with traction today. Just trying to recover the run. Gets down to a 1013 at 141. All right, so we made it through everybody in A group. Once now, we're getting into repeat. So I got to get some pictures of these guys. Trying to get both is a lot. So I'm going to make sure we focus on getting some awesome pictures of these groups because we got all of our fast cars out here. And yeah, so that's just kind of part of the gig. Smoke coming out of the 55.
Either one of those guys we're looking for, but might as well.
All right, so I've been hopping around getting a lot more photos, but we got a matchup here, a little side race going on between Hemi over here and the Hemi Dart. Then Stone Cypher decided to call her out in his stock Corvette. So he's got a 13-second car. That's a 10-second car. We know what should happen, but we never know, man. Anything could happen here, right? I don't know what Stone Cypher's gonna do, if he's gonna play any games here or not, but yeah, he's hitting above his weight class here with that 10-second Mopar, but we're gonna see what he does. Well, he just left on her, red lights and loses immediately, but he had to try something. We knew that. And we took the win. All right, we got the Send It race guys here going down in the supercharged Chevy. Alex in left lane said he was giving him a second or two. I don't know if he's gonna be able to run him down. He gave him a lot.
Left lane got there, 12:60.
Whoa, we did get around him. No way. Getting some photos done. Got a lot of people coming in, turning time slips in, and our staging lanes are now empty. The Circuit 2025 racing has concluded for the day. We're getting ready to head on over to our award ceremony to see who's winning, who's taking home that hardware, and just have a good time this evening. Had a great time shooting the award ceremony, and it was a fantastic event altogether. Thank you guys for being here and watching the videos. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. That's the shot. Gotta do it.
This is cool. I totaled the front end of my car.
Well, thank you guys for watching this iteration of the 3G Video YouTube channel. We'll see you nerds later.